as the volume turns. Turn it up as the volume turns. As the volume turns. As the volume turns. As the volume turns. Turn it up. Howdy. Damn, get people having a blast. Turn it up.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Well,
I
you're
think
here now.
I'm a cat.
Curses spoiled again. Welcome to the Izzy Holloween special. This is your host, The Foil. And today's show features an alien. Not really an alien. This is a Ricky creation. Ever since I did Franken Chaos, he's obsessed with doing this. And I think he did a great job on the alien. And you're probably wondering, why would he have an alien? This is a Halloween show. Well, I'll tell you why. It's like this. See, I've been talking to the aliens. I know. And I don't have my tinfoil hat on today. Just so you know, this is the Legalized Freedom hat, which is kind of the opposite of a tinfoil hat. But anyway, I like that thing. Anyway, what am I talking about? Oh, I've been talking to the alien. Yeah, I have this connection with a couple aliens, and honest, it's true. I've been talking to the aliens, and they've been watching us. And what they've been observing, especially this year, with the whole 2020 and this election stuff, they want to let you know they're not coming. No, they said, no, as bad as it is in Alpha Centauri or wherever they're from, I don't understand their language as far as towns and stuff. I mean, you know, it was hard enough growing up saying the word Kauneski, you know. And don't get me started on the word is Appalachia. Just saying. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but no, the aliens are not coming. So next on the show, we have a tale. We have a story. We have the fire eye of the brag eye. The brag eye himself, you know him as Cracker, but for this segment, he is now the brag eye. And the brag eye comes to you from high on the mountain where the owls look down on him. It is still there, right? Okay. Where the owl pierces the sky. And thus begins the tale as told by the brag eye himself, the haunted swamp. Take it away, Cracker. This here is called the haunted swamp. I am the fire eye of the brag eye. And I got a story here from the Rhodes Farm. Now, Rhodes Farm in that time was a very magnificent farm, and they bred horses. Not just any horses. They were the premier breeders of workhorses. Real big ones. Yeah. And that's where the tale begins. In the early 1900s, the farm was being operated by an overseer of bad reputation. And they say it was in the middle of March, the second week of March. And you all know the tales of March when it goes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb. Second week of March is very important because there's a whole lot of weather mitosis going on. Yeah, it might look like it's cold, but just as soon it's a sunny day. Now it was in the second week of March when this weather mitosis is going on that the overseer decided in the mid-afternoon to take a team of horses, and they were the pride of the whole farm, the Rhodes farm. They were twins. And this is very important to the story. These horses were twins, identical twins, and they were the most superb animals. And they worked like a team like no other pair of horses ever did. And they were legendary because their trainer was not the overseer. It was the daughter of Mr. Rhodes who did the training and raised them horses. And he took them out on the ice, and he had his helper, and the farmhand, his name was Palmer. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I get a lot of the information from this story from the relatives of the Palmer family. And they tell me the tragedy that occurred. They said Palmer was on the ice, and they had already cut the ice, and Palmer had hooked up the horses to the ice to pull it up on the sled. Now, from what I understand, the overseer was on the bank and he was sipping some moonshine when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a big old crack comes upon that ice, and then a horrible whinny in the wild. Them horses crashed right through that ice. The sled crashed through that ice. Palmer skipped out with barely survived. He had to swim his way out. He damn near froze to death because the overseer had passed out and was no help at all. And well, the horses struggled, but they were chained to the ice, and they were entangled in their harnesses, and when they dropped down together, it created a horrible splash. And just about that time, through the woods, we heard a hellacious scream of a woman, and Palmer is struggled to get out on the bank, and he looks up and he sees Mr. Rhodes' daughter, and she just seen her prized twin horses drop to the bottom of Izzy Hollow. They say never to return. But I know the different story. I know how the story really ends. That was just the beginning of the story. This is the legend of Izzy Hollow. On a moonlit night, the horse hear the owls. You may hear the scattering of raccoons, but in Izzy Hollow, you may hear horses whinnying in the hollow. People say on the night in the second week of October, in the second week of March, if there is a full moon, you see a pair of horses galloping out of the Izzy Hollow and into the sky. And that, my friends, is the story of the haunted swamp. This is the Braga coming to you remotely from Izzy Hollow. Have a good day and happy Izzy Holloween. Yeah. Oh my, that was awesome. That was worth the price of admission. You gotta admit that. You know. So, anyway. Oh, before we go on. Now, before we go on, I have to do something. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Dude, I knew you were gonna do that, man. I know. It was a skull. Okay, this is gonna be the last time I used the skull to scare you, okay? Yeah, okay. You want to shake on it? Okay. That's okay. I got some news from Tin Man. He's gonna let me do the set design for the Izzy Hollow album. How you like that? Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. Oh, you're gonna be in charge of the album cover. Oh, well, that's cool because I'm kind of, I've been drawing blank and, oh, I'm happy to let you do this one, you know. Well, yeah, I will, I'll help you out, no problem, you know. It really, I don't mind. I've been kind of, I've been tossing ideas around and I haven't come up with any good ideas. But, when you do, let me know and I'll tell you if I like them or if I don't. Okay? Next on the show, we have a demo that Tin Man recorded, and we're going to release the full demo track that he filmed it live. He just had this idea for the song. He did it. He just went through it, and it worked, and he loved it, and he showed us guys, and we like it. And it's not going to be on Izzy Hollow, but it might be on the next album afterwards. And anyway, now this is just a rough demo. It's just Tin Man in the acoustic. When we get in the studio, who knows how this song's going to turn out. I've got some ideas myself, and I know Jerry's been working on some bass lines. But, okay, I'm talking shop. We can, But, anyway, this is kind of a, yeah, it is. It's kind of like a new, it's kind of like a sequel to Ballad of the Tin Man. And this song is called Stuck in Oz. No place like home. Clicked your heels and flew It's been such a long time since I heard her say, and we're back. That is cool. I'm looking forward to hearing all of it on tomorrow's show. Well, that's our show. Coming up tomorrow is, the full Stuck in Oz, and we've got a couple other things that we're working on for the show. It's going to be a great show tomorrow. So tune in for the it's like the part 2 of the Izzy Holloween special. So, grab your favorite beverage. Mine's scotch and coffee. And there's really nothing else to do but roll poncho. An HDR production. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little bell. It'll just make my day. Catch you later.